right, so yo, man, it's 15 minutes of fame, man. I got the fucking legend. My man been trying to hook up with him for a little bit, man. Eness, how you doing, brother?
What's up? What's up? What's up? 15 minutes of fame. What's up? Shout out to all the fans, the battle rap fans, everybody following 15 minutes of fame. You already know.
Yeah,
It's
I
your boy,
appreciate you, brother. And I know you busy, man. You got the podcast. You know, you're doing the music, you're doing the battling.
Yeah,
Like you doing a lot. So
right. I
yeah,
just staying busy, man. 2017, didn't really have a lot of movement. I really didn't get booked. I didn't know why because of the year I had 2016. I battled Steams. I battled Shotgun Suge. I battled Cortez. I battled B Magic all in the same year. So I thought 2017 would be a promising year. And I don't want nobody to be looking at my interviews like he cocky and he just bitter about how a situation went. I love the battle rap culture. I follow it. I dedicated my show to it. I mean, even though we cover all aspects of hip hop, but it's dedicated to the battle rap culture. So I don't want everybody to think that, oh man, Ness always talking down on the battle rap shit like he don't need it. I need it to a certain extent. I need it because it keeps me young, it keeps me sharp, it keeps me competitive. There's a big, vast world out here now, and there's a lot more artists, there's a lot more babies being born, and everybody's trying to get in the music business. So it makes my job that much harder when, you know what I'm saying, the market is over flooded, even in battle rap. So I can't keep up with all the battle rappers, but I tried to, but it's hard because there's so many coming in every day.
right.
So I just want everybody to know, like, I ain't bitter and I'm cool and I definitely appreciate it. And, you know, I know it just be a lot of shit to this, man. The politics and who's popping, top tier, mid tier, PGs. It just be a lot of shit. I just like to get in the ring and battle. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The adrenaline rush, you know what I'm saying? The information, the all the little shit, being prepared and all that shit is a process. And I love every bit of it. And I'm not being cocky, and I'm not saying anybody owes me thing or the culture owes me anything or some type of big check. I'm not looking for none of that. I just want to battle, and I want to get in the ring with the young niggas that everybody is checking for. That's it.
Yeah, that's one thing about you too, man. It's like you have been consistent with battle rap. You know what I mean? Like you are still relevant. You know what I mean? Your name still rings bells. You know, so
So they say, but you know, as far as that's concerned, I never called myself a legend. This is what the people have said. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the money to match up to the legendary status, so I don't really pay that no mind. But I appreciate the love when people say that to me. It just makes me go harder, and I just want to show that my tongue is slick as any of these youngins out here that's getting busy. That's it. That's my message. That's why I'm still around. It's not to get no type of big check or do no big stages. I love small stages more than the big stage because it's more intimate and people get to hear shit and really enjoy it.
right.
So, you know, I seen Smack in New York a couple months ago at a Cassidy party. Everything was good between us. You know what I mean? He gave me his number. You know what I mean? They calling me. Everybody been calling for Reed. Reed is the, you know what I'm saying? He's the guy who's pulling in the numbers and pulling in the big draw. So everybody's called me for him. So I can try to, you know, relay the message as best as I can get to him. And then I just be telling people where it's at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You really can't just jump into this shit, man. This shit is really about, it's a name game and it's a number game. And everybody that get into it thinking they just gonna battle their way to the top and be great, it's not like that. There's a lot of shit blocking. There's a lot of shit you gotta go through and deal with to earn them spots. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now and yeah, I Reed too. I know everybody wants to see the Reed Teawrex battle. That's probably what they trying to get him to do.
It's smart. It got a storyline to it, so I mean it makes sense to me.
Right. Now you got March 24th. You battling DNA. That's the rematch.
Yeah.
That's a storyline. So
Yeah.
is that why that's happening? Because of the storyline?
Basically, I mean, it just comes down to the history of it. 2012 Summer Madness 2. I had a bad night. I mean, I wrote wrong. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing, it just was poking fun at the whole Smack thing and where they came. Because honestly, me and Smack started at the same time. 2008 World Series of Hip Hop. they was doing the cameraman, and I was the headline battle with my son. Mook, Rex, they was on the undercard. I was the headliner.
Oh, I'm
Next,
sorry. Let me cut you off real quick. That's why you're a legend. All right? If you don't want to accept it or don't know why they call you a legend, that's why you're a legend, because you were there from the beginning. That makes, and you're still here today. So there you, now you continue.
Respect. So yeah, so I mean, I had the conversation when I said, "Man, y'all came a far way. Y'all came a long way." You know what I'm saying? From 2008 to 2018, where y'all are the most prominent battle rap league in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Damn, I never looked at it that way." So you just look at that progress, look at their progress, look at my progress from my ups and downs. And just to answer your question, DNA shit got a storyline. It was in New York. It was in front of Puff and heavy hitters, Busta Rhymes and Q-Tip. So I just didn't feel like, I felt that I prepared wrong, and then the way I acted was just totally unprofessional, and you know, yada 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 yada. So I just feel as though I owe him that much respect to come down him for him to spit his shit and try to win over the Philly crowd. You know what I'm saying? Which is not easy because it's DNA. So everybody look at, oh, you got to 3-0 him. You can't 3-0 DNA. DNA battles everywhere, and every continent, on every fucking league, every hole in the wall, every bar mitzvah, Sweet 16, Fifth Fry. So you can't beat DNA. DNA going hostile environments 3 times out of the week.
Right.
For him coming down here, he's going to be comfortable. So expect that, and I don't want Philly to be like, oh, man, Ness, you got to. See, Philly we're a tough town, man. We come from blue collar and all that goofy shit and murder rate and all that type of shit, the gun violence and all. It's just a lot of shit to go with it as far as street is concerned. So me, I just got to get it back. I just need to spit my shit, get it all out with no interruptions. He get his shit out with no interruptions, and you know, we go home at the end of the night, man.
So what you're saying, not to try to dwell on, you know, Summer Madness 2, but what you're saying is like you wrote wrong.
Yeah, I just came at the whole system, and it was, New York was heavy that night, and I ain't gonna make it a geographical thing. It just the way I wrote, it was directed toward the system and the staff, but it was poking fun. It was almost like Dave Chappelle did when we was on Dave Chappelle, poking fun at making the band shit. I just was flipping the system on the way it was, or the lineup, or the roster that they had, and just flipping it on them. And the crowd was rocking with it, and then it just got to a point where they was like, all right, no, you ain't gonna come up here and say fuck New York and fuck this person like you did in 2008 when you did with my son. We was waiting for you to come do this. Now we're gonna let you have it. We don't give a fuck what you gonna say or what you spitting, because they was rocking with me halfway. I had some dry spots, and I had really bad spots, and I had okay spots, but for the most, they just wasn't fucking with it. And then I was coming off DNA momentum. He was battling disaster. I mean, had some good highlights that year, which made him a fan favorite going into that battle. But niggas don't know the story behind it. It gets deeper than that, because it was supposed to be me against Math Hoffa, because me and Math Hoffa had to build up in the storyline. But they felt Math Hoffa didn't do enough, and he never really came back off the loss that he took the year previous on Summer Madness 1 when he lost to Calico. Right. And this is what the people from Smack was telling me, like, nah, he didn't do no blogs, he didn't talk about it, he didn't discuss the topic, he didn't attack it, he didn't get back in the ring. So no, DNA. So I already had 3 rounds for Mav Hoffa, and then maybe a month out, they tell me DNA. Mickey Fax come down and do the Treller and all that shit. And, you know, the story, you know what I mean, the rest is history. You know how it went down, but...
Last Summer Madness 2 question. Was DNA that good that night? Do you think you could have actually beat DNA that night? Like, after hearing all his material, like, did he have that good enough material where as though you was like, I probably could have lost anyway? How'd you feel about his performance? How about that?
No, and I'm not gonna speak about it in the defensive way. I'm gonna say this: he wrote what he was supposed to write. The angles that he chose was the only angles that you can come at me. You know what I'm saying? And he worked those angles like as he should. Did it get the reaction that it deserved? I thought his material was supposed to get. No. He had some spots that was really good and deserved a big reaction. Then he had some spots that it was and I think the crowd pushed him over over the line and moved the chains for him and made him have first and goal. You know what I'm saying? On some spots. Some spots I think I did really well, but then I went back into my fuck smack and fuck this person and fuck them, and it turned them right back off. But it just was really poking fun and name dropping. I was really just using that as a metaphor and a simile. I just was doing like some classic name dropping with some word flips and other niggas slogans. If you go back and look at it, just look at my material. It was everybody. I was really showing love, but coming at niggas too, but really showing love. If you look at that battle, I was saying everybody's slogans, landslide, ball game, Big T.
Right.
I was really showing love. Like, I'm Ness. I sold 500,000 records. I toured all around the world. And even though I end up rich, I wake up every day Ness. I don't have to work at a regular job. I could do music. I can do my independent shit. So with Ness get up there and start talking about Big T and Calico, that's paying homage. But it's just in battle form. So the crowd like, no, we fuck with them niggas. I get it. So this battle, and I mean, not to be talkative and shit, but I just want to say, I will never, even if I beat, it just won't never be as monumental as when we did it the first time. That's when I should have beat and I didn't. So let's just say that. So I'm not going to this like, oh man, this is it, and yeah, and I beat him, and I knew I always can beat him. It would never be right if it's not back on Smack, and we do it in front of the big crowd. That's where would be my get back to beat him.
Okay.
But shout out to the Battle Academy, Rick Dang. They doing a marvelous job of keeping the momentum up, just like the third or fourth battle. And then we just did Sirius back in December, me and Sirius. They got Kaboom, and they had Kaboom and Cicero, and they had just a dope card, and they just continue to put on dope cards. They got Prez and Bill Collector on this card.
Yeah, crazy card.
March 24th. Yeah, so it's a dope card, man. So shouts out to those guys for putting on a dope card and get me what I always ask for. I never asked for a battle. You never heard me get on these blogs and ask for any battle but a DNA rematch. And shouts out to DNA for willing to come down the turnpike and do it in Philly. So shouts out to that bro, to that brother. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, no doubt.
That's basically all I can say, man. I'm coming with the energy. You already know all the antics, the spins, the bells, the whistle, the Tasmanian devil shit. So get ready. I'm loading it all up. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting Bengay on right now. I'm stretching. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing sit-ups and push-ups and shit. I'm drinking water. I ain't smoking as many Black and Miles and Newports as I was. I'm trying to have my win. I'm trying to put on a good performance for the city, for the Battle Academy, and for DNA, because I owe him that much to be respectful and don't talk while he rap and all that shit. It sound political and it sound kind of like soft, but I'm still going to be edgy on that day, and it's disrespectful, and it is loud and as obnoxious as I've always been.
All right, and let me say this to you too, brother. I was talking to John and Calico, man, and they were pretty much talking about the difference between the. Hold on, wait for you.
My bad, bro.
That's okay. They were talking about the difference between the new guys and, you know, the vets and legends and things like that, how a lot of these guys are copying. Like, you are one of those guys that you're the same guy on stage as you are, like, right now when we're doing this interview. Like, there's no difference to who you are. You know, like, that's what makes you different when you actually get on that stage, is because you are who you are. You know.
Yeah, man, I just try to remain the same guy, man. I don't never change up. I don't got nothing to change up for. When niggas change up, they got an ulterior motive, some type of drive or ambition to change up. I don't got no reason to change up. I'm comfortable. I'm stuck with what I stuck with because I don't suck dick, and then I can go to the grave with that and be cool with that, and that allows me to be myself everywhere, anywhere. Whether I'm in Jersey, St. Louis, Cali, Philly, New York, Connecticut, Boston, Canada, I'm gonna be the same Ness. If niggas want to come at me, they know where I'm at. They been could have came at me. If niggas want to do something to me and all that shit was that serious, they would have been came at me. They'd been shot at me or tried to fuck me up or do whatever. They already know I'm a real nigga. I come to put on a good performance and get the fuck out of there. And any other than that, we could discuss that outside where nobody knows and shit. I really do shit the man way. But this battle shit niggas get it misinterpreted and it spill into some street shit and niggas be talking reckless and don't know niggas is grown men and they got kids and kids is old enough to click on the YouTube and watch this shit. So I just want to let everybody know the importance of their words and swinging on niggas during battles and that shit. That shit can have a domino effect and it can spiral out of control. So I just want niggas to keep it rap and culture and then take an L and take an L. If you win, you win. And everybody just be happy and keep getting this money and just keep circulating this shit, man. That's it.
All right, now Smack Volume, these volumes, like they had Smack Volume 1, they got Smack Volume 2 now. Have you seen the battles from well, I'm sorry, they didn't, yeah, they dropped JC versus Twerk, I think, off of that. Like, how do you feel about this new thing going on with the bringing back that small room feel with Smack?
I love it. I think it's genius. I think, I'm saying, it's a switch. You got to give the people something different. You got to give it a different scenery.
Mm-hmm.
And even if that's not the intention, to bring it back into a small stage is where it all started. And you'll get another audience from that because everybody don't have the money to attend those big events that they have.
Right.
And sometimes the small stage and the undisclosed locations and you got to be invited type of shit. That what makes it mysterious and makes it all that more, you know what I mean, intriguing. And just, I would say it's good for branding and it's just good for keeping the shit alive because the shit could get dry real fast. You already know. How long you been doing this shit? How long I've been doing this shit? I've been doing this shit since before it was cool, then it got cool, then it wasn't cool. Now you got to understand, when I talk, I'm not talking from a bitter aspect. And that's why I want to have this interview with you. I'm not talking about it from, oh man, I never got my just due. I got my just due. I got signed. I came out with an album. I battled. I always rose to the challenge, win, lose, or draw. And that's where I'm talking from. I'm talking from the aspect of me and Mills. When Mills was doing it on the street corner.
Right.
When Mook was still in school and doing it on the street corner. When Party Artie was still alive. When Lux was in the Great Hoodie. I was there around that era. I birthed that era. Then the Fight Club heated up. They got the MTV deal, International P and them niggas. I was supposed to battle Shells. Remember when Shells was doing the double XL battles and shit? Niggas was winning 30 grand. Remember they was doing the battles down in Puerto Rico? I was supposed to battle Jen, and Jen battled Mills and won a 30 grand in a Suzuki truck. I was there. So when I talk, I'm not talking from, oh man, Ness bitter. He wasn't around. He don't know what's going on. Nigga, I was there when they wrote the 10 Commandments of this shit. With the pool table and all that, and the 3 rounds, and you can't stumble, and if you stumble, you lose the round, and all that. We was making this shit up as we was going. Even Puff, no, you lost that round. That's why, because you stumbled. His shit flawless. Round 2, let's go.
Wow.
When was niggas doing that? When you fumbled, you just kept going. It wasn't until that, and they put that on TV when niggas was like, oh no, you fucked up. That's it. You fumbled. That's a point. Niggas don't even say you don't lost the whole round, but they taking away points. You know what I'm saying? It's a point system.
Well, that's why people, a lot, like you say, man, a lot of people don't understand, you know, when you say what you say, how you say it, you're not saying it as a regular battle rapper or a battle rap fan. Like you say, you were there. So your opinion and the way you feel about it is going to be totally different than a guy that's been involved in battle rap for 2 years.
Absolutely.
They don't know the history.
Right. So I just want to, like, I'm not bitter. God damn, I'm not bitter. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm of age now. I know my mistakes. Let's get over it. Let's battle. Let's have some fun. Let's roll the crowd. Let's impress the fans. It's all about writing. Niggas might come from a street background, but at the end of the day, you niggas is writers. Let's come on with all the tough shit. Y'all niggas write. Y'all know how to read and write very well. That's why y'all put double line conjuras and all that shit. You smart niggas. You niggas is nerds on the left. Let's stop freaking to the people. You know what I'm saying? You might have a street element around you, but nigga, you are a writer. So let's loosen up. Stop taking this shit serious. Let's battle, and let's come out to kill. You know what I'm saying? That's all. So I mean, I ain't want to talk your ear off. I just be reading the comments sometimes, and I be seeing what people be saying. Like, you know what I mean? It's not that with me. I just like to compete. That's it.
Well, that's why this is a good interview too, man. Like, so people could really understand that. And sometimes when people are off the radar, you know what I mean? People start making up their own endings to stories or
Right.
opinions and shit like that. So it's always
Right.
good sometimes just to come back, drop a little knowledge and then go back to doing what you do. So
Right.
that
Right.
always
Right.
helps. And
No,
again,
but shouts out to everybody that's like on the come up, man. Twerk, Geechee,
yeah,
Mike P, all those guys, even A Ward, King of the Dot, you know what I'm saying? Gems, all them dudes, man, that had a good year and stuck through it. All the dumb shit and all the shit that come with this shit, man. This shit is like outside of this battle rap shit. This shit is like you really on Front Street, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't understand because you gotta live up to what niggas are seeing when they see you.
right.
So, I mean, outside of this, you gotta figure out some way to stay relevant and just stay seen and keep up the visibility in order enough and long enough for you to get the looks that you want to get. And I'm just saying that to anybody that's trying to get in the game, and you know what I mean, Smack, King of the Dot, those are very big outlets. So you're supposed to think big, but you gotta go through the ranks first, man. This shit is like the mob or anything else, man. You gotta go through the ranks. You might have to do a PG or two. You might have to do a free battle or two. You might have to pop shit. You might have to blog. You might have to do whatever you need to do to get the attention of the masses to put you on stage.
Right,
That's
right,
it,
right.
man.
Now, I was asking you earlier, Philly versus New York was supposed to happen, but I heard about it happening, but then it never happened. Is that still a reality?
You know what I mean? When I talked to people at Smack, they said it was a couple holdups, man. I don't want to get into that, but they just said a couple people that they wanted to get and book was just holding up the process. So I don't know if they just made that the scapegoat. Well, that's what they sold me. But that was the reason why the Philly versus New York Smack card hasn't went down yet. They
Okay.
couldn't get in touch with certain people that they wanted to book for the event.
Did you have a card in mind? Like, who would you put against who from Philly, and who would you put against them in New York?
I just would do it NWX versus Philly John.
Oh, yeah, you know
I
what?
mean,
That's what it was too. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, I mean that's how it came across to me. It was like Big T, Saga, Teawrex,
Not Rex,
Shine,
Shine.
DNA. Yeah, like those guys. You know what I mean? Like Big T and Tech Nine, me and DNA, Rex and Reed, Cicero and somebody. You know what I'm saying? Saga, some shit like that, or Kaboom and somebody. It was supposed to go like that in that nature type shit.
I love that concept and that idea of this crew or these people versus these people. You know what I mean? To bring the excitement around battle rap opposed to just the individuals. So when you put crews against crews or states against states, I just think that brings back a different excitement in New York. In
Yeah,
battle rap.
yeah. I
So
mean, it's always good because New York and New York, Philly, and Chicago and Jersey, we just got this rivalry.
in St. Louis too.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Yeah,
They go in Detroit. They just
and
go
Detroit.
all back to everything, from breaking, sound bobbing, DJing, battle rap, boxing, basketball, football. We just got it. It's like these cities kind of mimic each other as far as the poverty and the way the way the judicial system is set up, and what niggas got to resort to put food on the table. These cities almost kind of like mimic each other: New York, Philly, Chicago, Detroit, St. Louis. So it's like these cities, the hottest spitters come from these cities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can't forget about Cali either. Cali is real dope too.
Oh yeah.
So
And they're growing.
yeah, so it's like basically the rivalry has just been tough. So New York and Philly always had this rivalry, and we always been in competition. And go down to from back in the '80s and shit. Busy B and Kumo D and Jazzy Jeff and shit won a world supremacy at DJing.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't want to sound like I'm a fucking ancient artifact, man. But niggas just don't stop and to really listen to the bullshit I be talking about. If you stop listening to it, you be like, oh no, the nigga Ness make a little bit of sense. And I'm just saying, I'm talking about it from an aspect of being from there
Right.
Being there when it started, and then when it died down to when it resurged, to being an outcast. Like they made me the Puffy of the battle rap world. Like my suit was too shiny to get booked. Like I was, and then they giving these other cats 20 and 30,000, and these niggas ain't coming with third rounds, and these niggas just not writing all the way through. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slap in the face sometimes. So that was back in 2012. So that was my whole angle when I went into the DNA battle, and people just wasn't trying to hear that shit. New York was in it heavy, and they was repping, and that's what it was, and you had to win them over. So that's just how I go down, man. You know.
So, all right. So we got March 24th, man. Can you give out all the information, man? I'm gonna throw the flyer up on this interview. I'm gonna be dropping it today, so I'm gonna throw the flyer up there, man, so everybody can be aware of that card that's actually going down. So.
Okay. All right, it's going down on March 24th, man. You know, the Battle Academy at UE Studios, 2207 North America Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19133. The tickets are $25, 30 at the door. Me and DNA is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Obvious the headline, and you got Bill Collector versus Perez Mafia. Got a lot of people on that joint, man.
Kaboom's on the
card
card.
right in front of me, but definitely is at UE Studios, 2207 North America Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19133. Tickets is 25, 30 at the door. It's a dope card. The Battle Academy is going down. You already know.
My man, Eness, man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate your time, man. Like I said, I know you're busy and taking this time out to chop it up with me, man. I appreciate it, brother.
No doubt, bro. Appreciate it.
No doubt. We'll see you on Saturday, though. I'll be down there.
All right, bro.
All right. Peace.
All right.
15 minutes of fame.